Hey crafters, thanks for joining me here in the attic. So pull up a chair, grab your favorite beverage, and we'll get to crafting and memory keeping. Today I'm starting the prep work for my December Daily Christmas Advent 2024 with Tracie Fox. Again, I will be part of this collaboration. My day is the 27th of December. I will be doing the Magical Toy Shop story on that day. But I loved this collection so much and this whole Advent setup that I decided I wanted to participate in all of the stories. I'm going to do it very similar to how I did the Creep on June videos that I did, where I was following along with the mysterious case of Craftly Hall that Tracie did. I was not a part of that collaboration, but I did follow along with the story and each week created a video where I showed you what I did that week for the Creep on June. So I'm going to do that same style here with the Christmas Anthology. So the first story will be Christmas at the Cottage, the second, The Secret Book, third is Naughty Clarence, fourth is Christmas Crush, and then fifth is the Magical Toy Shop. Again, my official day is the 27th, so I will be doing a full tutorial on that day. But the rest of the weeks, I will be putting up a video showing you what I did for the whole week. If you go over to Tracie's website, you can grab the calendar for the Christmas Anthology, and each day, if you click on that, that will give you a link for the collaborators video for that day. So be sure to go over that, follow all the collaborators. I am sure this is going to be packed with great content that you will absolutely love, so be sure to follow everyone. Also, over on Tracie's site, you can go to her membership area. You do have to fill out and sign up for the membership area and get a password to get into that, but there are freebies that she's got for the Christmas Anthology on there, so be sure to go over and grab those. In addition to the freebies that she has on her website, if you go to her Ko-fi page, she has some templates, and you can use those to put your journals together. She's got the 5-hole pamphlet stitch or the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and whether you're doing a single signature or if you're doing all 5 books, however you want to do that. So be sure to go over and grab those. Do make sure you're printing the correct one. There are 4 links to that freebie. There'll be 2 links for UK measurements and 2 links for the US size measurements. And make sure if you're doing the US size, she did say to make sure you're printing at 100%, that if you're printing from your phone or like an iPad, it might try to shrink it a little bit and then it won't fit the journal. So do make sure you're following all those steps. And I will link Tracie's channel down in my description box where you can go over and see how she used these templates to put her journals together. I have printed out all of the stories for the 5 stories. I am going to be doing separate journals for each one. I'm not going to put them in one journal, so I'm going to do 5 different journals. So I've printed all those. I have printed the booklet to go along with each one of the stories. If you would like to follow along with this collaboration, be sure to go over and pick up the kit. Again, it is a jam-packed full kit, and they are beautiful pages. I did not print all of the kit. All 5 stories are in one kit. I did not print it all. I printed the ones I thought I would use, and if I want to go back later, I can print some more. This is just one of the images. You can tell how beautiful her images are. The kit is on sale right now. It will be on sale until November 30th. It will go off sale when the collaboration starts. So be sure, if you're going to follow along with the collaboration and you want to grab this kit on sale, you only have a few more days to grab that kit while it's on sale. What I'm going to do today is start putting my kit together that I will be using for the rest of the month as I create this project. I like to store my kit in an iris container. This helps me keep everything organized, especially when I'm working on multiple projects at one time, which December is definitely going to be one of those times. I think I've got like 5 or 6 projects going on for the month of December, so I definitely needed a way to try to help me keep everything organized, so I wouldn't be spending a lot of time searching for the items that I knew I wanted to use. I want to go through and look at some of the images I have done for the kit, and I think I'm probably going to use the same distress inks for all of them, but I just want to look over them and pick some inks that I'm going to be using. I always like to do that before I get started. And I do have my inks all swatched out to get an idea of colors I might want to use. I'm probably going to choose 3. I'm probably going to choose a background color like that has the vintage look. I'm not sure it'll be vintage photo yet. I want to look at that. I'm probably going to choose a red and then probably a green. So let's just flip through that and kind of start with the reds and see what I might want to use with that. If I wanted to kind of match the book cover, think I probably will go with Lumberjack Plaid. It's not an exact match for the cover, but it's definitely a good match for some of the images here. So I'm just going to make myself some notes of what I want to pull out to go in my kit. I normally try to put kits together if I'm going to be working on a project any length of time, like this one is going to be a whole month span. I try to put a little kit together of things that will be at my fingertips, so I won't have to run around my craft room grabbing different things and slowing myself down with that. I'll try to pick my inks, some stamps, and things like that to go in the kit, and I'll go ahead and pre-cut out like all my ephemera. I did pick up today something at the Dollar Tree that I'm going to use. I hope that's not too much of a glare there. I picked up these little 3 divider trays that I thought would be great to put my ephemera in for these kits. So I grabbed a few of those. Let's see what next color I might want to use. Let's go and look at the greens. Rustic Wilderness is always a good go-to for me. But this Evergreen Bough also, I think, would be a beautiful, and I don't use that color a whole lot. I think I'm going to use that because I think that would be really good with some of the images she's got. So let's make that note. And now let's go and look at what antique distressed color I might want to use. Antique linen would be good for that. Vintage photo is always a tried and true color that you can use with most any kit. I think I'm going to go with the vintage photo. In addition to the inks in my kit, I have picked out some stamps and some dies and some impression plates that I might use. Again, I may not use all of these things, but I do like to have them in my kit so I don't have to go around looking for them. I've picked out this Sizzix Ornament 3D Impression Mat. Another Sizzix 3D textured, this one's Snowflakes. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's a couple of die cutting plates that look like ornaments with tree background there. I've picked out this Tim Holtz Christmas one. Another Tim Holtz with the candles. And another impression mat. It looks like strings of Christmas beads. Then for my stamps, I've grabbed some snowflake ones, I believe these were Tim Holtz. It's background of some writing text and florals with poinsettias and holly leaves. And the snowflakes, I'm not sure where I got those. I think it might have been Michael's, but I'm not positive. But it did come with some die cuts. And then I've picked out this music stamp that I might want to do some background stuff with. Another background stamp. And then grabbed some of my smaller stencils that I might want to use. Definitely probably use this one. Might use the buffalo check there. Possibly that one. That's probably all I'll use out of that. So I'm going to put these back. I'm not going to put these in my kit. Just going to keep those out. I found this little Christmas book at the thrift store. So I grabbed that and I'm going to put that in my kit. That way if I want to use any book page, I feel like this would be a great use of this because all these stories are Christmas based. So if I can vintage these up a little bit and distress them, I think it'll go well with the kit and it'll stay along the Christmas line. I've also grabbed a couple other things for embellishments. I have these clear epoxy flare buttons where you can make flare, and I grabbed several rolls of washi that I thought might work well with the Christmas theme. A few things of Nuvo drops. I have the metallic bottled green, autumn red, and antique rose. And then a few bottles of stickles. I did the silver, gold, and stardust. And the last two things I'll put in the kit are two distress mica stains that I've got. I have holly branch and tart cranberry because I may want to do some spritzing or spraying with that. I do have some of the distress crayons, but I have all that stuff on my desk, so I don't have to necessarily stick that in the kit because those are already at arm's length, so I can just grab that if I want to use those. So that'll kind of round out my kit. So this is how I end up packing my iris box so that I'll have all my stuff that I can just take out at one time whenever I want to work on each individual project. Again, I want to go ahead and do all my prep, and I'm going to come back. Hopefully we'll have a video up on Thanksgiving Day to kind of show you what I plan on doing with my 5 journals that I will be making, and how I'm going to store that. But I just wanted to come on and be sure to give y'all a little introduction to the Anthology and make sure you had time to go over and grab those kits if you wanted to participate in this while they were still on sale. Do go over and check out Tracie's Ko-fi shop or her Etsy shop where you can and she also has a website. I will have all those links down in the description box, wherever you feel most comfortable purchasing the kit. I think it is on sale at all the places that she sells it. So I think you can do that from now until November 30th. So go over and grab those kits, come back and join me as we put this wonderful Christmas anthology together. So be sure to hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I put up any new videos. And until I see you again here in the attic, y'all take care.